Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for the Expanse Season 2, Episode 4. So, last episode we had kind of a... It was still a very good episode, but more of like a talking, take stock, and plan action and stuff like that. We had information as to the stealth ship's location sent to Christian. We had Miller be kind of like kicked out of the group, but he went and found the Mormon faith. But in that faith, he found a big ass ship that we can just launch at Arrow Station, or at least my thought is they're gonna use it, like use the shell of it to just throw it into arrows to destroy it. I don't think they plan on using like guns from that ship. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll see. And yeah, I hope that doesn't happen because I kind of feel bad for the Mormons because all they've done is been nice so far in this show, from what it seems. I'm not saying that they're not nice outside of the show. I just mean like their portrayal in this show. It's not like it's the Earth assholes trying to destroy the planet, and we're like, we shouldn't take their ship from them. That wouldn't be nice, you know. But yeah. So anyway, I'm excited to see what happens now because I mean Miller gave that idea to Fred, and Fred was just like, like didn't really instantly decline it. He just kind of looked out the window at the ship, right? So we're gonna find out more information. Let's get started here, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, we're at the stealth ship. Wait, is there a light inside? Ah, is this Earth? Is this Christian? I think. Oh, Davila, Davila, dead guy. Hey, it's this guy. Okay. Protogen. Hmm. Okay. He's controlling Aaron, right? Pretty much. Oh. Okay. Also, she might be able to see how they handle it. Like, if they want it, like, immediately destroyed or something, that might be telling, you know? Hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Miller. Such an asshole. All that crap. Okay. So it won't destroy it, but it'll give it the momentum needed, so it'll just keep going on its way into the sun. What if it eats the sun? It likes energy, right? That wouldn't be good. Hmm. Damn. Maybe Fred Johnson will join the crew. Yeah. In a way, it's going to be similar to the how pissed the Martians are at Earth because they had to stop terraforming in order to build defense. It's in a way, this is like the terraforming for the Mormons being halted so that like they can, I mean, I guess they can maybe build another one, but it's just getting put off longer and longer, just like the Mars terraforming. It's a dick and three balls. Sorry. They've erected it on Mars. I'm done. Alright. Okay. Damn. Oh shit. Hmm. Trying to blame it on the OPA. Aaron, right? Looking at Christian. All this seems to be. Hmm. Hmm. Can she can she tell that Aaron Wright is like very much like on his side in these talks? It feels like. Uh. I feel bad for these guys. I don't like this. Oh man. You guys gone back. It did not take long to just get right back on Fred's side. Damn. That's on you. Damn. I didn't necessarily think about the fact that this isn't the last of the. I just assumed that even if this worked, it wouldn't be the last of it, even though I did kind of forget that they hid that bit of it in space. But I figured it's such a big plot point, I can't imagine it just going away through this method, so. Well. I didn't realize those just disconnect. I thought it was I thought it was just like a scaffolding kind of thing. This is cool, though. Damn, what are those? Are that their thrusters, it looks like? Damn, okay. That's cool. Hmm. The Haunting of Julie. Look at how big it is, God. You see it's affecting Fred, I feel like. At least that look to me was like, it almost felt like he was about to start crying there. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not a religious person and I can't begin to understand what this journey means for their people. But I don't like that they're just doing this behind their back and everything, too. Of course you do, Amos. It involves blowing shit up. Oh shit. Those are big thrusters, man. Jeez. They must be able to see. Or are they in a room without windows, right? The Mormons are just like, no! Yo! Wait! Did, like, the weird scaffolding stuff get, like, heated up from the heat of the thrusters? Is that why it was, like, bright orange? Or was that just the lighting? You see that on the screen? It might have just been the lighting, but that'd be crazy if it was, like, putting off so much, like, thrusters put off so much heat in the cold of space, too. Yep. Okay, they're private talks now. Hmm. Oh shit. Damn. There's a little bit of feedback. Is that normal? Maybe it was for the audience to know they were talking over like a phone call. You'd think future technology would have better phone calls, but there's another part of me that thinks like, imagine if that conversation was hijacked. And that's what that like little bit of interference was. Probably not the case, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. Yeah. I love how it was like it felt like it was like Amos's like job. It was like, all right, Amos, you do it. You know how this works, and he's just like, yeah, I do. Just hit the little button. All right. I like how they really warmed up to him. They're, like making jokes, but they're also very supportive too. I think he's the kid. I was watching some other reactions to this, and they were saying he's the kid that was out in space. I never went back and looked to make sure, though. His, like, uncle left him in space, and he, like, crashed into the Martian ship that were being assholes to him. Little bit of, see the seams a little bit in those scenes, I felt like, but it's still pretty cool with the effects. And grab on. Donk. Nice. That was cool. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Oh no, his detonator. Oh. Nice. Good shit, kid. Having the spare. Oh shit. Yeah, you need to get your job done quick. Holy fuck, that's coming in. Ah! That's scary. Hmm. Oh. Dude, what if it consumes the sun? Is something gonna go wrong? Uh-oh. Do they know? How could he hear that? Unless it was transmitting through his suit. Oh, maybe he heard it coming through the mic, the comms. Because, I mean, it's not like he had, like, a boombox on his side that was playing it, right? Because he shouldn't be able to hear anything. Damn. Okay. 5 more to go. Man, how did I get off? Oh boy. Is it outside the... on the surface? Uh-oh. Okay, so a ship came and landed here. I'm so worried that they're, like... the proto-molecules, like, building a ship. Or some shit, because they said it's building something. The Marasmus? Wait, I feel like I've heard that. Maybe not. Someone's like in the airlock, not ready yet. Are they inside? Medical. Someone's trying to save them all? Yeah. Oh shit! Oh. Oh no. They're Doctors Without Borders. Hmm. Damn. Yeah. It's a tough call. Damn. You guys are slow. Something's gonna go wrong, right? Come on, guys, not now. Just do your job. I'm so worried. Isn't there no gravity? Why does it seem like he struggles with carrying that bomb? Or is there something about arrows that has some level of gravity? I'm not sure what Eros, if Eros is a moon. It looks like it's just an asteroid, right? From these shots, anyway. But I don't know if it's big enough to have its own gravity. Damn. Why do I think they're not gonna leave? Alright. Uh-oh. No, Miller! Space gun. Ugh. What a claustrophobic, creepy shot. Did someone do that? But who? Someone's in there? Hmm. Who is it? Ugh. Yeah. Wait, so what does that mean? Oh, no, they're waiting for someone to get back, aren't they? Oh. No, that means they got infected. One got infected, so the others might not have. Well, damn. Wanting to broadcast the truth. It's just like what James wanted to do with the can't. Oh, damn. Sheesh. Oh, man. That sucks. Oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, he's hiding behind a bomb! Jeez. Oh, no. Come on, don't. Oh, okay. Jeez, that's crazy. Okay. 13 minutes of oxygen left, I'm guessing. Is he done? Oh, no. If he lets go of that, they blow up, don't they? Oh, no, Diogo! I knew this kid was gonna die at some point, but he's gonna go down a hero, isn't he? Either that or Miller sacrifices himself. Yeah. I know Miller's gonna try, but I don't know. Or maybe it's the end of Miller. Damn, man. Oh, shit. I guess it must have some kind of gravity, some kind of force. Because the way he moved there was definitely, like... Oh, no, Miller! Damn. Like, it just keeps unpressing it and pressing it. It's triggering me. Damn. Oh, is he listening to the arrows? What if he somehow hears, like, Julie's voice or some crazy shit? Her body's probably still there, right? But I don't know if it can, like, control her body. Unless it, like, saved her voice within the protomolecule. Damn, man! That was a cool zoom out. I think you could still even kind of see it. Oh, the reflection. Wait, did it just miss? What happened? Did the proto-molecule somehow redirect it? What? Wait, did arrows change course? I saw like 2 dotted lines. What the fuck? Oh, we saw a little... Ah, no! That is it, guys, for episode 4. Holy shit. So, Miller's still alive, though. As long as he keeps his finger on that bomb and he doesn't run out of air. They could, like, she said, give me the transponder code. And he was like, no, it doesn't matter, I won't make it back, we'll come get you. No, like, you won't make it. But now they might be able to make it to pick him up, so... I mean, on the plus side, Miller is still alive. On the plus side, the Naboo is still intact. If they can just fly it back to Tycho, you know? So, no harm, no foul. They took it out for a test run, right? That's the story. No, that's terrifying. So somehow, I was worried. I think I said it in the episode that we found out that they were building something, which I think would have been last episode, I believe. My theory was that we were going to like they were going to be like building a ship so that way they can like transport themselves if they've gained enough intellect to be able to do that. But they might have gained enough intellect to be able to move Eros itself rather than making a ship to fly off of Eros, which is terrifying. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, we're gonna have to learn. So we continued with the plan from last episode. The plan obviously being send the Naboo at it. They were also going to... I guess they were going to blow up all the doors, so that way... all the docks, so that way... no one could board it, because, like... after they impacted, what's the point, right? Like, why not just let it fly into the sun? But I suppose maybe... like, I don't know if they have the ability to land on it while it's traveling through space. Because obviously it's going to take time after it's impacted for it to fly into the sun, right? Maybe if someone was good enough, or maybe it's not even that hard. I don't know how fast it would be moving, but maybe that it would be able to be boarded, and that's why they did the bombs. That's the only reason that I was like a little confused. I was like, well, if you're impacting it, then why bother? But yeah, maybe someone could have docked it afterwards. So, but yeah, so we had a lot of Earth stuff going on. We had Mao being connected with the stealth ship because of the Protogen company being connected with the Phoebe station. Christian did a good job there, and then got in the room with Mao and Aaron Wright. And Mao's convinced that she knows. We didn't get to see Christian after that, so we still don't know if she put it together. But I mean, the way that Aaron Wright was like it felt like Aaron Wright was kind of riding Mao's dick in that interview or that questioning. I think she easily put it together, and I think she was already suspicious of Aaron Wright to begin with. This whole thing was to go after Aaron Wright. Mao is like a third factor that was brought into it, so I'm pretty sure Christian already knows. But yeah, so now there's a divide because of what Christian did. She allowed that stealth ship to be found, pushed into UN like security space or whatever, so it would have been found. Those connections have been kind of made more public and everything, and now there's a divide between Aaron Wright and Mao. It'll be interesting how that relationship continues and everything, but basically trying to blame it on Mao was just trying to blame it on OPA. You know, he was trying to say that like OPA spies like came in and managed to like siphon enough money to build these stealth ships without affecting the budget and everything. Like, I mean, Christian already knows there's a bunch of bullshit, but yeah. Other than that, I really like the conversation and like the personality of Diogo isn't my favorite, but I like Diogo, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know that Diogo's like he's like I'm very introverted and he's very, you know, outgoing and everything. So I don't think we could get along very well as friends, right? But I like him as a person, like especially if he is the guy that was left outside of like into space. It kind of explains his more like YOLO attitude. Like he's already survived once in a situation like that, so fuck it, you know. Um, but yeah, so like not my favorite, but I really liked him in this episode. Like the way they're like even all of OPA or all the people that have been around Miller, all the OPA people, they have like such these minor roles, but they're making fun of Miller, but then they're also helping him out. Like they're putting his mask on and saying, "You got this, spaceman," you know, or whatever he said. I really like that they kind of like they joke with him, but they also have his back and they treat him as like one of them. And I know he is a belter, but he's not like, you know, he's a much different belter than they are. So, um, but yeah, and then like Miller crash landing into Arrows and dropping one of his detonators, and you know, Diogo having like a backup and everything. That was nice and well thought out by him, which I don't think I gave him enough credit to think that far ahead, but he's, you know, he's worked in lines like this before, so he knows, like, you know, Belter always brings a backup, you know, or whatever he said. So that was very cool. The whole doctor ship, the Marasmus was really rough. They're kind of like Doctors Without Borders, right? They're not affiliated with any government. They just try to help people and report the truth to what they find without any kind of government cover up. And you know, they unfortunately witnessed what was happening here because a Mars ship came up. I guess that's why they assumed that Mars was trying to cover it up. Um, but yeah, that would have been pretty bad if they let that information out. So, but like I said, it's a very much a parallel to James with the Canterbury. Everyone told him not to release that message and stuff like that, but he went ahead and did it anyway. And you know, the difference is that he survived and they didn't. But yeah, that's rough. They were just there trying to help the people, you know. So man, I feel like they also have two ships coming in, right? They have a UNN ship and a Martian ship coming in, right? So like they're like people are bound to notice with their star maps the way they have them where they can see the trajectory of the places and like what they're gonna be on. Like people are gonna see very quickly that Eros is not on its normal course, right? So what is that gonna mean? You know, things are about to get crazy, I think. So, yeah. And that's the shitty thing is if we end up having to report this, then that potentially means that the Marasmus and those men died for nothing. You know, if this gets out and makes it to the public as to what was happening here, then technically James didn't have to kill those people, which you know that's probably going to affect him. He'll probably think about that as we go forward, if it comes to that. So, yeah, man. I really thought we were going to lose Miller. I was really well. At first, I thought we were gonna lose Diogo. I thought Miller was gonna, because you know Miller's definitely the type of person to take that bullet for Diogo, right? He's definitely going attached to the kid. He wants to save the kid. I get that. But I thought Diogo was gonna have like a very convincing reasoning or something like that to allow Miller to leave, and then I thought this is all gonna work out, and Diogo was gonna die, unfortunately. But nope. Diogo just took off, you know, and Miller was gonna take that hit for him. But now I think there's a good chance that Miller lives. They can, you know, if he gives like the code to that bomb and she just disarms it or whatever, and then they pick him up before his oxygen runs out, he should be good. So we'll see. But he also might be able to do some investigating. I don't know. The thing attacks you though, so you gotta be careful. Like, I actually don't want him to do any investigating. That's right, that thing will just grab you. And they even said that's what happened to one of those doctors, right? Said not to touch it, and the guy like touched it and got attacked by it. So yeah, the voices are still going crazy. They're doing their thing. They're redirecting arrows. Crazy stuff. We have Earth doing their stuff. Yeah. Other than that, it was just, I don't really have much more to say in regards to this episode. It was a really good one, though. Definitely brought up, you know, some tough topics with what to do about the doctors, and I've really felt bad for the Mormons in the beginning, just like losing their ship. Granted, there's a chance they get it back now, assuming that they can just fly it back to Tycho. I mean, unless they try to re-aim it and all that, but yeah. I guess we'll see. We'll see. So, thank you guys so much. That's going to be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. This was a Patreon show, meaning on the Patreon show tier on my Patreon, you can get access to the rest of this show, all 6 seasons. So check that out if you're interested. Links in the description below. There's other shows on there too that are specific to the Patreon show tier that you'll get access to. Check all that out if you want more content from me. There's also the early access tier, which is the cheaper one. If you want to get some of my other shows that I do 2 episodes early, you can do so through that tier. Thank you guys, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.